Apo no sia omade hye e mamu nyina jo ebraso so mamu na ma wodo bisi nsem asancho fo chichi ko hwe masem fo di chichi tu nani ase no sam kroje sense ofri nyame ani ba ne tena ase ne esi nkonwa de besom mo se anwure no sia kase bo Great Commission TV Paramount News papa bia nwure kase ne de papa bebu mfumpa age ne ho picture wa na bedu ne ho na to mudem a be fon tenta social media ne so Facebook, TikTok, X, YouTube a Great Commission TV GH. Great Commission TV GH. Mesre se onye pesamin komhwe na emom obeboso ama unuan mo nya bia hwe na won mo nya bia kenkan. Anwumere kase yi ye de so mu de bedi makoto bi ne.
Speaker Alban Kingsford Backben Edia to just say wo hwe LGBTQ AI+ and who bela ma hwe apase no ya de say mani mra hwe bedwe esa wo hu to mi sa mbehwe no masa akomu bi no ma hwe mfumuso bi a na insachire bi ho ma hwe aye
na wosoafo a wo hwe nkurase amamuo ahensem oson eso akopie mu ayawa central mansi ni mu na sika aban atwa se ye mfama ye nuan ma se bempreduasa wadi de mu nipadua mu enkofo bi dia wasa omsirim na ose obeya se mu hwe mu
wasofo hwe edwedie ne kwadwuma ho ensem eso na wo kire se wo hwe ebibrem hanu mu se ya mama ahodo no wo se bre aso se ene wo be hwe na chese ya kan ho abom na bibi biara da ne ohaw wo ho no ma yakutia edwedie ho ensensem no ya hwe na chese ya kan ho abom no beboa ama edwedie ho nsam so etimi akoso wo ebibrem hanu mu eseye
engramantem soafo de atudwa se ene yi wo manfo a ye nuan mu a Cote d'Ivoire demolition as course one more distance and what which moon. A bino edo ma ban one shom sakwa ne mum will be the support one.
Na ACI the boss Edia to just say AI artificial intelligence a beg pop and so quite bisono ya de say more moya fracadam yibi or moshe Edia Juma no so and when some aman hosopa.
As you go for one etro was so he be you could pay more second in Patamu and Upamaku 154. One much teaching to Umbedu or not school time of exams. Time was open for amply into money abrepa.
One more wash eto coco a hodo coco for no a hon and no mocha so much say. Already almost fragan a man paying his excellency John Draman Mahamasta one share na a brand now up campaign now a campaign. Wash or shall almost our bar. Omo campaign ovation wa shemu kena na mujuma die no etime gina nan so no won hwe na wondi so
womanfo wo tufu ati mokwa mansi no mu na pra nsuo bi da ho na first no wo se no otimi num bi na honhum wo mpa nso ne honhum na mani nyina tu afirim galamsensensem tade nti no kasa
e de no ko kire mu Congo man mu na Ebola just ne akoso na se agentre ha ama just mo health dozens and asa mo health zones ni nyina ho no mu nyina age Ebola ibia ho nsem nyina o ma hwe e de aba nwumre
wo anigidi ensem ababa akwa friends amake ya bebrese na nana akua ado Ivones nsensem bia okeke kan ne ade no eno nam so ama amake abebrese abekasa se nsesenka Ivones ne nana akua no mke kasa nsem de nti no kasa ye bedo so mu ade amam ensem bi ka hu ne edit ne ade beso mu se anwumre no sia kasa bo Great Commission TV Paramount News papa bi na empanimfo se ansanse ntata betwa nsuo no na efimabanti yamfase da manyumakui
Ebusha yefa asada emma enyumakuo yom na mo hwe eso yasene wosika afre mo madama ena yabetena se achese ba be kenkan kase boy ede ama say you know sia break kase boy ato the Paramount News for Great Commission Television eso mi bisa say enyumre ya de be na tetel ya de be na da na okronkro ya empese ebefre wo so ebi abeka se wo chinchini a mesra wo nya hia hola se wi heba center enti mekanfo no ede ama wo ena enyumre esanse wo no eba no eye dubi na no na wo hwe ede besa wo ya de na no so no wa hwe ukokopie mu ho a infidi ahodo ode be hwe fitiwiti so kopie mo re yare mi po ho na ehinta wa sa fide no ebetimi a kire doctor say yare we ehinta aso we say obehwe na say dubi na kwan so hwe eyini na ede firi ho a wo kwa tese sunu yare no wonto kwanta apai kra nti yare na mbubi yare ana akoma yade na ha wo ese kire yade ntahye wa na etete wo moja no entimi de mu afrisani yiye wo sta bo na say wa hra wa no eho atochima wo sisi ataye oyapa wo chibramo no and so kedwa wo papa prostate enlargement and appendix problem be ma me say fa nkoyensa we na oba beda ne nsa dua mo bo mo de na phone e kire mo hola se be heba center obehwe se na opa ade ni bia obekire tomato ne no kama na so yetimi ama mo opiafo wo pemu ntini bo mo de na fa woni e kire mu wo ho me se hola heba Mr. Abodwa man so Dr. Penyahwe e de aba se me no mi no se yetimi ka se e nante ko be ya yensa ebetimi akabe na yetimi abo ya immune system no ho ebra na yetimi egina bra ne na akweta yarewa ahodo se na be mo ja betimi edi me no mi no ye mu efrusa ne ye ntino e na ma hwe e de ye hola heba Mr. Aba Edwaman so wo be ho hola se bia heba center e kira kwan omo ne eye access bank no e na eben e wo ashaman Fred Doketa Penyini ewo 0240409991 and I say 0200623038 and afrain 0576656658 Hola Savior Heba Center now. Only God can heal you. Enagad medicated toothpaste. Me say na mitimi kasa baby me see ni na every enagad na da oma. Just say ema mo from penifo apomuden kwanso penifo ahwe age atumo. Eba be hwe abo se ne ho ebra na pona ma na efita. Ewie so asan eja nka ehwam na friends so netima mo num atoso woni be o medi obi timi sori kasa no person me ho fa me a me je de hu ni ha me mesro. Pep student won hyenya like unya ne ye emfa emma wo. Bebre na de odwama se obenya papa 19 me kanfo enagad medicated toothpaste where na me amaso ahwa megusu eyusu aboa me ageme na me kanfo de amonti bo modern say wo sta ebetimi akabi fa woni akire mu Paramount eno ene hair center ya ben go filling station ewo osu na eben Hana store ene Power FM na eben ewo osu Great Commission Television yama papa nko na yeto wa hentene no ba nungu akantamanto ha na yebutu obuade road wo sta betimi akaba kumienu miensa edu ne dodo a wo pa bia wo nsa ebeka bi Farm Global Ventures and in Nash Joint Board Road and Eddie and Shenimu. The more ewo who Fred Penny 0244-425-804 0244-425-804.
I mean, come for the I Am Media and Professional Institute in Fama. Now, one we sent Josuku Abazo, my Ghana, Mabadum Ghana. One what is a trophy Bibrabe, couldn't near Pong and St. George Moment, so tractor. So a person in St. Jody Mapa. Now, Tim Better, Casamfuniso, and a video radio so. And I said, Opesa, we are DBA, a fans and George Mamma. I mean, come for the I Am Media and Professional Institute Fama. The Nicasema woman is Bosomi Nine Pepper, St. Jody Mapa. Now, a practical, 80% theory. 20%. Waba school kwasida. Obro for some no enye. And as communication skills and so call for moment me abwahwe. Where courses be to say digital literacy, financial literacy, and media literacy. Na our Great Commission TV abusatinti nungwa kantamanto. Board road ni so first story was na wo ho no. Wo do ani kire mo obehu onu ewo ho ni St. Michael Primary School no na ebo ho. The Amatufo in a friend penny CCR 0244 346 632 0244 346 632. Now, for any commodity in Chirimu, so go same travel and to poor Boga po and they will try to also pursue to what to go same travel and turn and make come for the amount. Now, 1 week to Makua, 1 week at some, so what you are home, so cushion there, and I'll copy to my edina and the accommodation, the beer or bump and invite you. Now, I say, 1 million book at that. Wamadani has no one who bomb or cotton castle, and they say, also to quine, say, Ubush and Nibi, and I say, what down for Bimpo, and the natural in some more whom by being for an inch. I mean, come for a go same travel and turn on from our student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, birth certificate, business certificate, afi passport. One share a young juma at the bois. The net microphone am also. I'm a baby no nya boga e wo mu fie. Enti uno munika subom nungwa kantamanto Great Commission TV abusatintin nubutu. St. Michael Primary School no enchen hwa oboa the road ne so. Woni mpanifo ntwetwe komo 0244425804 0244425804 na unimpani enikom sa nyuma kwani mako bebre ana aso ya sena mo bi ni nuaba yesom na yasom sompa ewo Great Commission TV anymre no sia kase bo Paramount News papa bi na buja kase na de papa kase be da ifrosamufo ena mo kenkan akenkanfo a muti yenkan eyeme adehye hene nana ageman prempe osumafo palo beni bi nuaba
Shafatu Mohammed SM for Shantabu Sui Ho Embrayaba, Yabedo Casebonomo Esuko. ka ye ho na ye twa ye ho aba na ye hyem wo kasebo no ase na edi enimu kire mu wo oman emra hyebedwafie na ochia me ya wo oman emra hyebedwafie ni onimonyamfo Alban Shuma na Kingsford Bagbin ene wakasa de afa anti LGBTQ bill ya o ma hwe apase no wo kire se wo musa mampanyini apase na so so no still a mo ho kwan emra hyebedwafie wo ho tumi so mbesan de bill na ba be pim ho no anase LGBTQ system no obede nkrata ba be piem wo hono no ma hwehwe ehwem na ne ankoye wo hono no omo ho kwan so betimi ahwem no ma yen sakiraye wo hono na wo kire se mampanyini ahwemu ai bibia no nkire se ebia deadline bi wo ho se yakasa ebia mampanyini ahwem no 3 months echi na ebia no echi no bia entimi hwem bi ma na sentimi fo bia se deadline bia enhye de ni ho wo embremo anuti no omo ho kwan so betimi assign de bill na ba be piem mo man imra hye bedwafie mu a wo mo be hwe na sakira bi ewo mu no omo hwe ade sakira no abano so betimi abo oman no input ho ensem na bra no munyafo Alban Kingsford Shuma na Bagbin in some way etujo oman imra hye bedwafie no say na waka ne nsem.
Where some lawyers came out strongly to say that by the Constitution, once a law is passed on the floor, Parliament is functus officio. It's not the law. And because we have what we call post-passage process before you send it to the President for assent. And that process gives the opportunity for Parliament to reflect on what it has passed. And that is why in the Constitution, there's no time limit given to Parliament after passage to submit to the President for assent. And on many occasions, we usually identify some inconsistencies or some errors, and then we go back to the House where they refer to as second reconsideration stage. You use the process called rescission, a motion of rescission to rescind the decision of having read the bill the third time, and then use that to do it. In fact, we are very soon going to use it in connection with the Ghana Investment Promotion Authority Bill, which was passed in March. And so we have that process of self-regulation or self-correction. And when you now go through that, we also don't do it alone. We also have even the assembly press, where you need to do the gazetting. And so our process we do here is called markup process. And then it's now sent to the President.
Yemfa ye ninche ensem mu na yekopiebo aya aso central mansi ni mu no manfo ebekaye a eye Ghana ha se ye free bibi eye district common fund na district common fund no e mansi ahodo ni gina mu na mampani excellency John Dramani Mahama second term obaye wa ya de se sika ahodo a ebetimi akomansi ahodo no wonhwe no mfa bi nyenti wa chichechiche mu de amam fa bi si school fa bi tunsu fa bi yese ye nuan mo madi dem ewo wonu nipadua akwa mu nsuso esei na ese ode mawo na me ne wo kase na yade mampani John Dramani Mahama wo chiche sika no na chese mansi bia no wodum anya eye 400,000 Ghana cedis ya wonhwe na wonfa ema wonu mo madi dem 7 preduasa ewo nipadua mu na akopiem wo aya so central eye osoafo a wono na hwe enkurase amamu mpuntu so osom ene ahensem so eye onumunyamfo eye Ahmed Ibrahim woni ne mpanimfo ekopie mu aya so central na okoye na wobusa mpanimfo ho se aban na emam 400,000 Ghana cedis na eye den na sesi ameno ka se 126 eye Ghana cedis pena sesi amacheche sika no de aka ne wo ya na omu nyina fa nanim to ne no na amaya sempa wo se won trans bi so na obehwe na wateba asofo ko no matimi aya asem hwehwemu ba bia sika na fa bia no asese wonum etimi edeba na ebra onumunyamfo Ahmed Ibrahim ekasa no sisi ho akohia se enema bi se no ebra no eye abaka chimpanimfo no na afi wonum a wo mo hwe enema so e wo mpatam ho se eye fan officers financial officers ede omo ka ho nyina no wo mutimi ehia bra no na wo mutimi ede nema to akwa mu se de be ya enhwemu mapa beda ho fan na nkoba ne se aban ka se bi ese fasika bi ese ya na wo de awasa osirem na de mo bokura ne se kaye nua no mo badi dem oni padua akwa mu de se nka ahumobro bi ba ne so wo mo ba ahumobro dua ama me no ka se wo matimi amasika ni bi ayira nkwanta na nam so mo so afo na ka se sa de no ayade antwa yi kura.
Then I said, I want all the 4 advices from PWD for IRC Central. When you receive them, go and be waiting for me in our office. By the time we close, you must meet me there. Exactly. All things being equal. If you were given 112 for a third quarter, the third quarter amount was huge. The first quarter was a bit smaller. Second quarter was also huge. And fourth quarter was huge. Meaning, let's take this one as the average. Meaning you have received at least 4 to 500 million, 4 to 500,000 for PWD. Wow. Is that what you have? On record, what do you have? Let me see your paper now. Now look at it. The one you were going to give me and I said, go and bring it. The main. But do I ask you of the main? The main I have it. I said PWD. I want the bank statement. Then you can just do this and give it to me. Is that not what you do? Apart from being MFO there, what other work you have? This is your job. Oh no. You say we all want to go to Dubai. Their civil service or public service is very competent. And they work with honesty and sincerity. That's why their country is what it is. So nobody can make Ghana good if you don't put Ghana in order. And when we are demanding for these first one things, that's what we expect from you. President has given you money for persons with disability. He said you take it and invest it for them. And you have received it. Shouldn't it be easier for you to account and say this is how much I received? Then you are telling me you have spent 126,000. Meaning 3 times of that money is in the account. You have not spent it. That's why I'm saying go and bring the report to. If in 2025 we gave you 500,000 to 600,000 for persons with
I said we get a now 400,000 I was 10%. Let your mama, it's in the Viamico. So we try to fetch my area woman in the Via. Send you away in the Pecco Master me, a mamma, and we have no more with you. Now, money is someone from Como, someone you do one.
And we are no mere demonstrations.
Must you had 126,000 about out of 400,000.
Number 126.
Accountability no be face. I was so much.
Ura Ahmed Ibrahim de on waka obey. Team so obey empty. Ade a ye hwe kwan say omfa ho report nyame tudwa.
Enyina ye need ye
for intim and down. Nti ye nto aso nyaba.
Yo. Ye to aso na kire say eye wo so afo. Ya wo hwe dedie ene kua idwuma ho ensem nyafo Elizabeth Ofosu HRA. Ene wakasa ne nyina ne say eye meeting bi ekoso ya na no efa Economic Community of West Africa States etaditewa ECOWAS. Emu mpanyifo atreya anata so afo won ewo ECOWAS no ya wo hwe edwedie ene idwuma ho ensem ebebie mu wo man konkro Ghana just efo mate man bi say na so Emma eye wo so afo edi omunim na kire say ene meeting nya say nyina efa eye edwedie mu ensem ena wodina His Excellency John Dramani, Mahama, Anemu, welcome Crofo, no auditor when you say. No Kurani, Ban Africa, Han say, a mamma who do be grandma who do not get back say beer. Abba Conchebe, a version of Juma Ebia, a war my Ghana. Now go find Yama Ebia, Benin, and that's in Potogo. And I put one is South Africa. That's a what Ghana. When you call back for 10 times, so that's what you made me off for now. Back for construction and we stick out to nothing of water. Now, from Papa, name your connected to 20 idea. Or said, you can reach me a point to work. And that's what I got to the way you say. I'm on my own work. And the chicken can be my hand, we say. And yes, and know how we are one more. Oh, I'm on my own room. African continent now. Next, I'm not sure no more of us or how many. And let me one. And my baby wants to me and find it in front of our bra. On when I'm for Elizabeth of Fosu Ejarin, and then some earthquake was for me in some way, and therefore say, and what kind of fire.
Not regard this privilege lightly. Accra is home to the Secretariat of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, and that distinction carries an obligation to ensure that the decisions taken in this city are worthy of the confidence the continent has placed in it. Our citizens want borders and markets that reward their work and industry that employ their children. These are reasonable demands and require that we tirelessly work together to build industry and facilitate seamless trade. Our experts and senior officials have laid the technical groundwork for the past 2 days. What remains is the part that only ministers can do to decide and to commit. Honorable Ministers, we meet barely 10 weeks after the 14th WTO Ministerial Conference in Yaoundé, which is only the second ministerial conference ever held on African soil. The outcome was sovereign. Despite the efforts of many delegations, including those from our region, MC14 closed without a comprehensive ministerial declaration, and the moratorium on customs duties on electronic transmission was allowed to lapse. Work towards a so-called Yaoundé package now continues in Geneva. The rules governing our farmers, fisherfolk, and digital entrepreneurs are still being written, and too often without our full voice in the room. Ghana remains firmly committed to a rules-based multilateral trading system. Every multilateral commitment we undertake must possess a single test. Does it advance or constrain the development of our people? Where it constrains, we must push back together and with one voice as the Geneva process unfolds. That unity of voice is economic logic that gives us leverage to negotiate. As individual economies, our negotiating weight varies enormously. As a community of 12 member states, we represent a market of more than 350 million people with a combined GDP approaching 700 million USD. No trading partner can afford to ignore a bloc of that size. Honorable Ministers, within ECOWAS, intra-regional trade in formal terms still hovers at roughly 1/10 of our total trade.
Yentwan sem no so nkon sem foforo mu na eneyi omanfo be kai a eyade a yenuanom omo Cote d'Ivoire na empatem omote no demolish bia koso amadan dwiri bi aba eno nam so ama ye man Ghana yade hye bebre no a na yenya babi mfa wonti nto aya brako sem no nam so ama ban ya bono hoden akwa wonom ede o maba ebi nsusu nam kwan so a wonom eba na wo ba ewie ye no na eye enkramantem so afo honorable Linda Obilewa Akole Okulo na woni wo makasa na okasa na ochese enyese aban no ede o maba kwa papa ngomo pa ngoma so nya na nimu de na eniye mu aban ne de o ba so o mo behwe na wapa bibi ede abo wonom achi se de be betimi aboa o support o papa na okasa na ochire mi se ade a so afo a wo hwa manone nsem so ene amanone aso ene nyina wo mo ato kese ne aban na di nkomo se ye nuanom a wonom demolition nti wonom atimi aba o my Ghana mu anase aban na kofo maba no wo behwe na aban ne enya omsane bom obeboa se de ebe ya obetimi apesika kakra ma omno omso atimi ede aye de won beye okoso to an nsem so no se wen aban na waka na obeye fise wono ankasa na nitua ese yade ankomodie bi akoso a wo me koma kuma ntom yade aban no ebepa ma sei na honorable Linda Obilewa Akole Okulo ni nsem ni
that were affected by the demolition exercise ongoing, just a way to control flooding in Cote d'Ivoire. And so the government thought it wise to repatriate them back to their various homes. And so first of all, let me thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, both La Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana, and thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and everybody who has contributed to bring our brothers and sisters safely back home. And like I stated earlier, the government is ever ready to support them so that whatever loss, that is what, when we interviewed, a lot of them said they've done a lot of things at their various places and they left it. So the government is ever ready to support them so that they can come back and then, their stay in Ghana would be fruitful. So we are ever ready. We've given them contact numbers to contact us and make sure that, first of all, we'll give them transportation to get to their various destinations and make sure that we support them to get back to their faith and so that they will really enjoy their stay back home in Ghana. We had 303, but these people are from Greater Accra. Others are at Takoradi, Cape Coast, and then Eastern region as well. So in all, we had 303. They go through screening. We have our health workers around. The nurses are here. The doctors are here. They went through some screening. They went through some blood tests before they are here. Some of them had cough, and so they've been attended to. And so right from here and other protocols from NAGBO, we are giving them some relief items to make sure that it sustains them until they get back.
Workers of Produce Buying Company PBC Eternity Limited. Not just the way a Jumeko Moshe Eto Kuku, Eddie Africa, Quakiafo, while Brown Mashe, Eddie Free, Fomudigo, Paso Amana one, or Muslim and a woman eton or much say. When a Camilla was a man penning a in Eddie Ama one. No more catcher man pennies, one kaya or brown or Pacunyaba Nassau. Not just I about to Ebre. Now I in the campaign on another crooked to a money and then none of new air palm chow. Send your Bobby Shano with a dear net regional brand letters and what's made the dead dead. Nedway need be a sweat man with the eye, you might be a minute son passo. But a mapping better and the way you ask them in and then send your point to Marseille. And I teach any Edema PBC professional and managerial staff union. Osbets, Buffoy, and San Ekasan, what I said. Jidia, my phone in your moon, and look on much editor about the man, and also so no. Or better now, I said, if you want more. Now, what I said, my phone and come one, good one, and AJ, I say, Juma, we are. Sabio, who's Casa, we said, Husono. Then the Jumano, they know the Sabbath and the phone up a baby at the no baby of one. And I watch I said, move a Brennan, and no more Jay Jumay. A go home market to an interest and my 27 months. But so Makuma, if you know, and so, let's say a boom pa. It's a banner. Now, what's a woman? A Brennan saw Babish and with this or Adama woman.
Months. We are telling the president that revamping is not only about appointing people to the helm of affairs of PBC. It is also about providing them with resources for operations of the company. If the government has placed Bupe Processing Share Factory under a different ministry, we are also asking the president that factory comes with debt and it forms a chunk of our debt. And so if they are taking that asset, they should take its accompanying liabilities. And so we are asking His Excellency the President, we are pleading with him. We are pleading with him that he promised to create jobs. PBC is one of the jobs. We are pleading that the already existing jobs should not be collapsed and a new one created. We are asking the president that he should come and fulfill the promises that he made to us.
Abusiafo ya mu bibia kwaba e de ba Paramount Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no udnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de ama Ghana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro nwanwaso a yeka ho asemi Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules no eye eduro a ye adwuma wontini mu eduro yi uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja bema ni ntimi man mu so kra bema ni ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obahyiam na sisia no waje mu a wonso eduro yi ye kanfo de amawo eduro yi ye eduro a ebeboa ma wontini na timi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mama bema na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema uhia eduro Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na te kopra kona koto eduro ne bi nanom na bohu sabi eduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma tichikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma bayi a eduro ebeboa eye Cement Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma wo tichiko no bibia ye kama de amount afei so wote yaw o wo fitiko mu a eduro ebeboa cement vital herbal mixture and capsule afen so obi won ma sabi o akoja ne nan no na moja di akire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tie ni ye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red and na say do betimi aboa ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afen so obi so asabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan say sciatica wo sciatica eduro betimi aboa ama yawo ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ate akokra no e ye agan cement vital herbal mixture and capsules eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu na enuane no bi eduro we mu a eboa pa ye fen nitric oxide say nitric oxide no unya eba oni padua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka atare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metumi ada wo moja etime de apusane usisi na ya ye neurotransmitters sonifri adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi te jawa na se okọ pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye friend endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina afiri wo ko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edure wo so num e ya agan cement vital herbal mixture and capsules edure ade award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edure sa ade award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwe ni musa afie di anim nyina so ye be sa ade award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla oben no maduro no sima kakra bi ati a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no maduro no na enu matumi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so na emom tie ni ye pa se wo kuma se ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o to bi ton a ba bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya ben bi atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba omu nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okay ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Kagetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edroi edra eba beboa eyi sa o hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma o enti pe bi achi kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote ema na so nya wa ho odin pepepe edama
ajebo wanya abedu yekopiem secondary ene ne mpatam na yeduanom nkuma wonom etro wasi sohwe no ukopiem ewo hosa na eye enkrofo na wo hwe kwan se wo ba betro wasi sohwe no ahasa ene aduenu mienu mekire 322 na emu oha ene aduenum eye enan 154 wonom antimi antro bi ni nyina ne se wonom titi akirichiri nti obedu ho no na bra wo de cho sohwe wa hyase na nam so ma wo pampa ni foche wa se wo hwe distance wo free ba no ani nyina aka hu bi ena amomo ayesa late ne so mpani for se dabida na nanka Ghana Education Service na wonom ehwe sanka enkwada yi omo no omo ncho PT mpani for omo ho nyina na so West Africa Education Council no wonom se dabida womo de mra da exams no ho womo de adwumanti ade a wonom ama nkwada wonom dodo esum 154 chemistry na womo hwa chiro no womo ntimi antro bia ayawre ho sem da no nam so ama awofo bia kasa ama PT panimfo ene manfo bia wonom aka wompa ene enkwada ne bi kirese da bi ebra saa se bi si na yomo ya ni titru ni womo nuanom a womo do munya akwan chiro ene womo kasa bra womo hu se womo nuanom gina outside pa panimfo ama kwan ama wan chiro no womo kra no womo to exams no mo basa yentie de esi bia.
Okay, they said because of the raining, they were late. The students were late, and therefore they didn't allow them to enter the exam center. Okay, what has happened right now is yesterday when I heard it, I quickly came to the school. And I interviewed some of the students, and they told me when they went to the exam center, the external invigilator said they were late, and therefore they didn't allow them to eat. And so I talked through the platform. I told the parent to talk to their children about what has happened. And today they have chemistry practical. So I talked to them that they should talk to their children so that they will write the practicals. Even when I came, I went there, they were there doing the practicals. I've called the old student rep. I've told him what has happened. And I've called regional PTA chair too. That one too, I've talked to him. And he said he's going to give me a letter. And we came to the school, we have written a petition letter. We are sending it to the regional director, regional minister, for him to, in fact, support her, so that they will allow the student. What we have said is, even if they will not write it here in the school, they can go to the and write it. And if any supporter, the parents, we are ready to come. The WAEC, we've in the letter we have stated that at least we are begging with the PTA executives and all the parents, we are begging that they should let our wards write the chemistry theory and objectives. Even if they will not.
Director General Edema Criminal Investigations Department, ACID, the Chanitiawa, DCOP Lydia, Ya Donko, and there were the new Yamakota Jumedi BH, Ya Jumedi, a closing ceremony of the 4th ECOWAS Regional Cybersecurity Hackathon. I know 2026 there, ya call so natural say, Boko platform so I can't name them now. Wojana the Simpia so I didn't some Atujan or what I say. What artificial intelligence AI ya baba papa ya enye asem ketani situ kra ne se kwa ba fotentan kese no so kwa e faso edidi edwuma e bi te se e wo kwa e se kra podo kwa ba fotentan no so ba bi wo ho a obi wo ha wonim no kra start so na o chat na na o ma e ya let nentem say be aware of fraud and this comments on me a real na ha we nyina e ma hu se da bi enyama bi enkoye nte betimi amaw aha critical awareness ne dia mo na so wadwa ba so tentem na se bibi ne agozimi aye na nimu ya na o kire se abon so mo hwehwemu apasa na wo ye hwehwemu a oh AI ni sesi a no ama wan sesi a ente no so abeboa amachesa mabambo ho nsem so etimi akonanim na so no wo se enipa bonefo de omo no oma se ohuri amoja empa won tirimu dent no sa bone no ebi egusu eyusu sa AI ya e de develop bone na e ba ne se abefo kwan so e de frakadam ene sa ejurem kankan ne proye eno so mo ya papa eno so tese sa sa de no ade ama no so pa mudi AI bi ena edi sa adwuma no enti wakasa na wache say ade say AI na baba bo na so kwan bi so no enipa bi edidi nsenhu na sebe tese entwe ye kura tese wakyerkyere mu e wa ha no sen
na ade ba ko a gye ne ho sakyere me na e wo my Ghana mu e gada dem ensele galamse e foma gudi a wontunu kwampa so eno nam so amansuansuwa bebre no na asese ai boache bidin na okopie mu otwufu atim okwa amansi ni wo fifi mantamu a wo manfo a wono mu e wo ho akasa ni nyina ne se wo mo se se okopie mu e wo empatamu a eye pra river no sutade no eyade a enkane no na sunsun wo mu pa na ti kura bonkofo ho ban enso ene sunsun no honhum ni na atuko oba honam ni so abobu na okasa kire mu se eno ana enkane no na osanom osade aduane wono mo ye enwo ene na asefo ho nyina de eno ado didi djuma so ene eni ese ti akasi kire pe na obi akosa bia no na ya bre ho sempa ne nam so wa mamfo ho bi akasa se sempa ni fanfa ho nansi fom na galamse no mantu ase a wa hwe aka amase be hye e wo mantemo
sure se pla first no ye de na atwa kwafuom ye ba ye san atwa ba se yentimi ntwa yentimi nye hwe omugyae galamse ne dia ani be ye fe
Nti pla de oboya ho ba wo hunhum na moma ni so ne de oda ha keke because ye fa nya hwe ene de yentimi nsa pla bio emunam kura ye se yenjai dinti emunam mpo yen dagala ne de emu ano mutu no
ba sisi ya de we agalamse na ni sakula mfanye yedumani nsiri ni ase kula oyerihwe kula ende
galamse ne de nsiri de first na like edwuma nyansa ate ne de ne nsiri de ni ti kama
yɛtumi sɛ bi de yɛ aduane na adeɛ yɛtumi so kora sɛ tumi sɛ bi ɛnom
na ɛno akyi ɛna maame baako a wɔno ɛba sɛ yɛnyɛ ngo paa ngo kɔkɔɔ a ɔyɛ adum papapapapapa wabene mu na ɔno nso ne nsɛntwɔfo ɔtwe nkɔmɔ na ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ ɛnɛ sɛ wɔno sɛ yɛ ɔyɛ ngo yi ɔntumi angu yɛ kɔkɔɔ dada na ɔde nsu kɔkɔɔ abɛfra ɛyɛ sɛ abɛɛbo akyi bi din na ɔkasa kyerɛ mi sɛ wɔno dwe ho ɔmo nte ase ɛnneɛma a ɛkɔ so ɔmo srɛ mpani o ɛsiesie abɛma ɔmo adwuma koraa tumi akɔfo bi sɛ ɛno ano na ɔde yɛ ngo yi so ɛnɛ ɔhɛbu ada ɔntumi nya bi koraa na ɔde ayɛ ngo no mpanimfoɔ ɔsrɛm sɛ ɔmo fɔm nansi fɔ ne galamsey de deɛ ɛntwam sɛ twam kabea
so nka fasi nsu yɛ sɛ bi koraa no ewi anam koraa na mkoraa utumi koraa hu sɛ nam koraa mo sa we nya nam koraa wɔ apuma wonye bi wɔ adwe ana ne nyinaa galamsey de tie mu bio enso do na akotie ma sɛ dia wode kɔkɔade etwi mo kyira wo wobɛyɛ nne wo na hwe so wakaka sɛ zo ngo nyina ata na wafa nyɛ kodi waakye nsu de deɛ yɛ ka ho asɛm a ɛyɛ haw bebree wanka ne yesu a yɛ asɛm baba ne ɔbɛyɛ nne ɛde sɛ panyin na ɔte so na ama ɔbɛboa yɛn ɔno de n'ase fam a galamsey yɛ ma yɛ bɛsa okuro so bɔda na ama sɛ obi antumi ntɔn o wo sɛ ade mu nya na tuusi nso ba na wode bɛyɛ nne ɛho aka de ni wan po ntumi nkɔ ɛyɛ adɔ na ɔbɛdɔ nsu na ɔbɛtɔn hankim na obɛkita kora na watontɔn ɔbɛtɔn na wo sɛ wɔnyae na nyama yi ba nkuro so bɔda na bifia kyɛn bifia na obiara na
ɛno akyi ɛna aban krakye pani a wɔmpatam hɔ ɛyɛ honorable Isaac Yosen ɔno nso ne sɛ ntwɔfo twem kɔmɔ na ɔkasa na ɔkyɛm sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ deɛ ɔmo ka nyɛ nokorɛ nanso so wɔn de nneɛma gu akwan mu ɔmanfo a na wɔn etu fam agodi ɔmo ntu no kwampa so galamsey no ɛnɛ wahwɛ ama dodoɔ no akakowura deɛ friend sɛ small scale mining no mu a ɛno no wɔn wɔ nkrataa wɔn etu nti no wɔn sɛ ɛnyɛ deɛ so ne mprempren a ɔne sɛ ntwɔfo ɛkasa ne deɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛyɛ sesei ɛkyɛn nkane
ana no ameti ekyire me hu sɛ ɛba no chanfa machines a eku pra no so a na mpanimfo na asesem tumi ahyia saa mmeranteɛ no ama yetu ɔmonfo sɛ nsuo so na ɔmo yɛ adwuma no daakye so ɔmo na afɛte ɔmo a bɛ afɛte ɔmo nua no river pra nsuo no efiri ɛyɛ asen pra so bɔ ɛyɛ ɛpomo wɔ ɛyɛ takrade kɔ baabi kura na sɛ bɛyɛ bɛwɔ akwara na so ni hɔ na ne nan ni hɔ ne nyinaa yɛ ɛyɛ chemicals a yɛ nuanom yi ɛde yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ nsuo so nyame adom sɛ na meka yɛ ba yɛtumi ne emeburu na kasa ma yɛ ne ɛyɛ small scale miners na ɔmo wɔ certificate a ne license ɔmo de yɛ adwuma ne ɔmo
di ebusia yɛ gya sansɛm wɔ su na yɛ twɛn hutia wa embrasan ba opi man so nsɛm ɛne ɛyɛ edigye di mu nsɛm yɛ bɛhwɛ ɛde mo ato aso na fi yade papa ende obi a menim se wiase afa na nyina yade de anya hwekra ahododo kakra de obi afa mu da na kakra no kom se na ti na yade no kwan wo so de obi timi yade na kyerɛ je se ama me so ya o ya mete se papa me pese obedu sam pempen so enti ene enyo me kafo kola se be heba center e de ama wo se wo yade enfa ne pempen so edu se di mfi adwa sam se wo de bomode na fa wo ni akyere mu ashaman Neko kola se be heba center kache Neko pie mo ho ono obehwa statistic ne wa kopim se machine na ebe kire ya ne kopote na wa hwe abache se dubi na hodo wa hwe e de account na wo kasa bo se yes say ye wo hospital ya resabe mo ya resabia na kola se be heba center ye ebichu wo behwe aboy ti ya de na ngube ya re na ma ya de esi kire ya de ntache wa e na etete wo mo jani ti mi du mu every sunday ye wo sa bo anase wa ka wa na e ho atochimana Usiti etaya uya kwa uti promote ya beta chichu. Mese prostate enlargement. Bema ubema yono se etosi ya mesrau. Enfan bon kwa yensa no bomode na kosa we ya de e wo kwala se be heba center. No kra de take case e wo na hye e ho no. Obehye aboa mese kwala se be heba center e doctor so pedi bomo de no wo ko bi 17. Obse mi do obi enu so etimi ko ba de ye hye na enfa bibi enfa boy e ho bransa na ya de aba be ka ye ato ho. And it's hola herbal mixture abo edwaman so a eno ba be hwe na immune system no etimi egina bra na supporting ni de for papa Moja so let me aid you move me sunny ye. And it's in a bombarding. Let's say, Holla say we have a center extra point or a stamp my own access bank non. And a bank for Dr. Penny, I was 0240 409991. And I said 0200 623 and I have 0576 656 658. Holla say we have a center now. Only God can heal you. And that God medicated toothpaste and I make a former woman say Pepsodent and I say toothpaste in the brain and the German so won't come and start everything to me. I can also pop on the cell Benano and only ask them the great commission television had to say one and who they will walk and a young so it would have on them or what if Abraham would say you never who they were cast wouldn't stand the way they stand out there to seek and we see and I got the medicated toothpaste about Eddie Amabo. Shana found it to send a boss and a hobra and for one baby and I said pepper sauce one day, what the I just grab on central you then the I just which one cassa. Your heart only become say, hey, Esther, somebody be okay and grow. Brabajo boy. And it's about money and someone started to make an agan medicated toothpaste and on a babasha boss on her bra. Would you choose a best age okay? Shall not feel was upon a man if the workers and say that's when you can't send your second woofy. Then you that's all the chairman's that one that's our confidence level and on. And it's about money. Now for we extra more pen per month. And on the head center, yeah, baby, I will feel station. Oh, soon. We'll submit to Hana store. And then power FM, oh, soon and a bay. Great Commission Television, Hanya Papa, neighborhood, no one can come to her and able to walk the road. Well, Baba, come here, yes, do, yes, and the room of baby, I will submit me at Cape Farm Global Ventures. And then I'll join to the road and a bay. And we think the more I just so the idea was in our and Naga. Medicated for submit me at Cape, and submit me up one number, some Ebra and amount. From 24, and was 0244 425804 0244 425804.
Na go same opo akwantu opo na mamika fu go same travel and tom fama wo ejuma ku o ya akwantu enkrata u se utu kwan yakosua de okoje wa home okopa ejuma ye ebibia fa akwantu hu no obetimi aboa wo na wono mo eya de papa papa nyamisu ahye mo ma munye bukata da ebia na obi edo afasabu akwan bi so nti ama wokra wa ye wadwe se akwantu kura afro se de jona mafro chiame go same travel and tom de wosinya wo mugidi fi se wo betimi aboa wo ma aboa nkofo bebiri wo mo ye bogus ka wo mfi wo mo ne wo ma ba be ye ne ma bibiri wo Ghana ha nti ne se opeso tu kwan a ma men kan fu go same travel and talk na men fa ma no ye nkrata bi say student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, have a birth certificate, business certificate, passport any adibia efa kwantu nkrata ho ndi bomo dia na fa ho bom na so utimi eba be boga dache na be biduma abusia na o my Ghana 0244 425 808 0244 425 808 se o hwen ya obo otin konka unya TV so asenka woteme boa nka wo so kasa kama se de kasa ente school papa na ese woko enye school bia keke ena wakwa kutie baabi a waso be keka wo nemum the Aya Media and Professional Institute there utie di nkwa nyobi na beka cho se wonom number 1 adutwem na wonom efra wo se de nyankono mefrefri so no pa him mom se ne se opeso century abrai na beje entete na bosome na pepepe wa be century mapa wo ba school ni kwasi da ena oba besua de wo wa cheche fo ntima bobew e won century adwuma mu a wo ba obetimi ama wontete communication skills no form anase obrofo sem ne nkoye ni nyina no emfa ho no anso aba bepie mu ho wa wi SS University ni nyina wo je sankrofo no wo ba school ni kwasi da bosome na pepepe wa be century mapa na brana uno medical so bom na eye de friend say eye theory ni 20% afi practicals ni 80% nti bosome na pe so be century ni Great Commission TV abrusatenti no wo mini St Michael Primary School na bo ho no gwa katamanto boade road no ha wonem panimfo entwetwe nkomo 0244 346 632 0244 346 632 na unomuni kasubum na unso ben century mapa sa nyuma ko nyuma ko bebiri na so yasene amaduanu mienu yeso se Great Commission TV anyimne no si akase bo kase na de papa abusua koso ana ekan ho na iguso de so
yen twa ye ho tiawa embrasa ye ba obi man so Congo ye de mbetufa akọ Yet almost so na obi mamu nsem na yetufa akokopie mu Kongo ntikam ho na yenkwe na Congo kokopie mu oman ni mu health zone na ewo honom mako kire se 500 na ewo oman ni mu anya asem ketwa ne nyina na obekọ na hospitals ahodo ewo ho na referral hospitals kire no na se hospitals akese pa na clinics ahodo ewo honom ya ebi krampo no efa enipa be 100,000 ebi okra 150,000 ayare na behwe afa ewo hon ma chese otimi se ehonom esuye papa na ina se na yenim no se Ebola yade yade se etete adesha wonom ewo DR Congo ye papa na eneyi eye wosoafo ohwe eye akomude ho nsem e da kwakukuche ato eye na bafotentan kese so na efre ne Twitter ana X yi eso se wo hwe eda wukwada etwemu ye na chese wo hwe cases o munya wo Ebola no ho na eye 676 enipa wo mu enya eye Ebola yare nkoa ewo Congo eman mu eno no ya wo kire se wo ma fa Ebola yare hu ewuo eye 136 eno so kire emu ewro papa wa hwe akokuche ede ato honom na wo mu kire mu mu health zones mako eye miensa Ebola yare a hete honom nyina ya ba bia health zones yi ewo eye ukopie mu ewo North Kivu ena afi eye Inturi ya eno so ehon nsem nkirem ewo na yehwe video no bi
Yantoa kase no so na yanko ensem foforo emu na yetwa ho akogye anigidie kase na yabasisia na yekọ anigidie kase mu ane yede ani akire mu na awura baako a ebasi nitwa mu a wabene wo mpa eye amba ababerese na yebo ni dipa na obia ahunu na afimtu mienu ene eye aduenu eye enso emu dunsun mu ho na wo mu ehwe ema awura ye frɛ ne sɛ Yvonne Nelson na obekasa fa ensem bi hu sɛ eye oman Ghana sinitwa adwuma no won mara mwadwe sɛ eba fashion pa ne dressing ne red carpet dia yembo nsem fama ho no na Yvonne Nelson ekasa no ache na awura ba ko efrɛ ne sɛ Nana Akua Ado na wono no sansem no kamia ko yese ase wo ye ni Yvonne Nelson ya dwen no na awura eye ama bebrese a wabene sinitwa mu sɛ da bi saa de na eye Nana Akua Ado da wo pese wo de na chitai ene ofua ne so eye Yvonne Nelson so no wono odwen ho nte ase aya ne ya papa ebro ne sentrofo twen komo wo saa asem no na okasa na o kire se Ghana ebasi ni twadwuma no a efiri titintrede no ya de o mabom modin obi anim ne so red carpet ne fashion ne ade ne de a kanipa brabo ho bra wo ko anim na de empanimfo se bre sesan no wa sesan ho ekim no wachi mu ho enti ono no eye ne ya pa se eye Nana Akua Ado we Ghana ni na nsem bi se ye ka fashion twafo ho efa fashion red carpet a wa se o mu wure mu no na nso so odo wachitai ya koma Yvonne Nelson do odwuma won tiase di sasem na o kan de ahye ne pa.
Hi everyone. Now most people know that I usually don't weigh in and put my 2 cents into Ghanaian celebrity news. I love the world, the craft of acting. I'm somebody I know. Most people know that, you know, I just want to see the film industry succeed on the continent of Africa, especially Ghana. It, you know, is on my heart a lot. And I think it's from Nana Akua Ado, fashionista, who is undoubtedly, by the way, the queen of red carpet fashion, certainly from West Africa. Some people can even say from Africa, period. Where she, you know, I guess highlighted when Yvonne Nelson said back in 2017 that Ghanaian celebrities, you know, I'm probably misquoting here, think more about slaying on the red carpet than the industry, for lack of a better word. And I was like, oh, now most people would think this is beef, this is inciting, something that really is not necessary. And I have to say I agree, because I'm literally just thinking, this is how I'm thinking about it. So just imagine, I think Ghana Movie Awards just happened, and I think Nana Akua Ado was given an award. I don't know what for yet, so congratulations to her. But Yvonne Nelson was also there. Beautiful room. I think a bunch of people came out from Ghana, Nigeria film industry to highlight that and, you know, to celebrate. And to kind of end that, where it's like, I'm thinking of Yvonne Nelson now, right? Mother, you know, she owns her school. She's, you know, film producer, whatever. And, you know, Yvonne doesn't talk much, as far as I know, at least about fashion stuff.
Yadamase se ma twen na yade kase nyina aba na wiye ni se makoso ahwe ma fili kase ne papa na kase no se de edenti no na poso no yensa fa sim subim
Wamai Imra Shebe de future me penny na ho no nyam for Aban Kingsford man back ben ahwe e kire se anti LGBTQI+ e ho be no masha person enke chikura so mbetimi asaba be pemu e wo omai Imra Shebe de future no mahwe na sachire bi e wo ho bia mahwe no masachire me so etimi aboa ama be no e ho nsem etimi egina ne nan so
Waswafo a wohwe nkurase amammo mpuntu so oson ene ahensem so wakopie mo ayo central na get fund ana sesika yede ama ayo central se wonhwe nanka wonfa ma yenua no modi dem onipadua kwa mu ebi ayira nkwanta na wati committee so omonhwehwem na efi na ekọ bibia atochima no yade ombaji scan dem oman Ghana
Waswafo hwe edwade ne kwadwuma ho ensem na wohwe ede to ECOWAS mpanyifo enim sai osa ebre ya na yehwe na ebibra man no yehwe na kan hu egbomu na eba ne setimi aboa na edwade ho nsem so etimi agina ne nan so enti se bibi wo ho na ye how ebe die tia edwade ho nsem a yehwe na yenka na no entimi emboa
na waswafo hwe nkramantem so wode atudwa ese yenuanom a wonum firi ko divu a aba na demolition exercise nti wo mudi sense be ba bi odi otibetum aban na hwedo ma ba ne wo mo nam kwanso ba na aban na ye na dwe se wo pesika bi e dey support wo
CID boss e dey atudwa say artificial intelligence AI aba be di djuma pa ya de say ebo wa be for kwanso na so bi no mo so no ya madane ohuri amoja empa wontiri mo da no om di djuma bone e okwan bone so
Elipa mako a wonom eye ahasa ene aduonu 322 eye wasi sohwe twerofo na emu eye 154 no wo mo ye late ntimpanifo ahwe ama chemistry no wa mo antwero bi
Produce a buying company limited and no kasa mo se Ghana man panyi we dey adesrede no mo se na abra na wo ye campaign e bom ho e sha mo bosse wo ba na obetina konya so obehwa abo mo na so mdwumadi a mo di nyina enso etimi akonanim no ebre na so se ne bohye ne wo bedi so
na wo manfo won mo twufo atimokwa wo mo dey atudwa se pra river na da ho no na honhom wom yanso yese honhom na yira honamani kura de bobu ni nyina efa garansi sensem eno an no mo no de bi ye aduane e de bi ye won na sefo de banifo hwe na onye emfama o
yehwe ede mutu fa kopie ngo Kongo man no emunyi na efa Ebola ade atese e wo ho no mo na kire se nam so ama eye new health zone so ahodo no Ebola na hete omo emunsem woteye
ama ke ya bebere se sinitwani na ode atudwa efa eye comment bia na nakua adu kan ye efa eye evenness ne dressing hu sensem red carpet no sensem no wakasa a kire se ono ankasa no dia asade na esi ye no wadu am ho ya pa senuka hu de editing de besom na yesum se anyumre no isi akase bo Great Commission TV Paramount News papa bi anyumre yi kase no na ede papa na se wunya bihwe nya bitie yeda wase se wo hwe yen wadwencha de ba ye nyina eno ne kakase hu ema etimi esi akonkon yemfa asidama producers ya won edidi so na lamle lamti oba kokoni ni oba gengen wono na producer director na be de akire Joyce Mensa sanso ena oba camera nso a Richmond kwasi ifa ena afi MCR Andy Grant ena afi na ya opare sanso ena Otis Todora editor afi nso Mary enso so ebochi domboy adonten sanso ena Chief Apostle Joseph Jackson papa kofa bae ede Great Commission TV afi ye managers nana ya sam wono so ebochi domboy adonten ema anuanum bienu bi ni nua bebe so mpa se Great Commission TV anyumre no nsia kase bo Paramount News papa bi anyumre yi akenkanfo amote yankan ayame adehye hene nana ajeman prempe osomafo palo mini nua ba
Safatu Mohammed ebusuya enne eyefiada mesramu weekends mundi na mudi ni yiye we hyenkani so obomoden so obema woni ada ho abra wo ti ehyen de chi no emfansa enka wano hwe yen so na ho amba asem wo drive nso a sabio hu ni se nko ane onyansani a wonam kwan no so ba ne sa akwanhia no eso ebetumi atete enti ko de sa ho amba asem na emom no yesa won eye edadwada obo ade ya dom a same time same station.
Odofo Anti-Herbal Center asoya ye Spanish enupa. Ye can Spanish ye was Spanish garlic capsules. And ye was Spanish garlic mixture. Enu ya fa